Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It's your girl Ori, and this is another Watch Me Work video. So, in this video, I will show you how to apply tips to nail bitten nails. So, you got people out there that bite their nails super short. This is a video on if you have a client come, how to do them. This is step by step how I do it, how I learn. I'm going to show y'all. And I'll tell y'all, in most situations, I use the cuticle pusher. And this is a situation because I wanted to expose much as nails as I could because, as you can tell, she barely had any nails. And I did not want to apply tips and they will pop off because there's nothing but skin. Like, there's no nail attached. So, I'm going to let y'all watch and I'll come back. So y'all know this is my rectangular cuticle bit, one of the 4 to 5 tools I use, and this is why I use them. This situations like this, listen, we're gonna get all that. We're gonna make sure we're gonna do a good job. This is why you learn. This is why you do nails. I love nails because you never stop learning. If I would have never learned how to do this, then I couldn't have probably took her because I probably would have took her, but then I'd have put the nail tip on. You could see there's nothing for the nail tip to attach to. There's no nail. It's nothing but skin, which is not bad. But she came because she didn't want to bite her nails no more. I understand that. Because, if you bite your nail, your skin, if you bite your nail, you could have a risk of ripping your skin, bleeding, infection. You don't want to do all that. I know people do it. But, some people come get their nails done and stuff, so they don't have to. So, I'm going to let y'all continue to watch. Alright, this is my cuticle ball bit. I go around, like I told y'all, it's step-by-step process. This is the most time I spend on doing nails. I want to make sure I prep my nails, every nail. That's what I tell y'all. If y'all watch some of my videos, sometimes I use the cuticle pusher, sometimes I don't. I wanted to expose as much skin, push back most of her skin back so she can, because she has nails. Like, it's nails there. It wasn't that much. So, I'm going to use what I had. So, I'm going to let y'all finish watching. I do not use cuticle nippers. I use scissors. I watched a Russian manicure video, maybe 2 or 3 of them, and I seen them do this, and I do it. I haven't cut nobody. I use it on myself sometimes. Like, I'll tell y'all, like, my prep was deep in this video because I want y'all to shut, like, it just, y'all gotta wait till the end of the video because if I tell y'all, like, y'all couldn't even tell, baby, listen, you could not even tell, okay? But my gelish, pH bond, everything I use, I'll link it down below. Unless, they'll be linked down below. Always. Especially in videos like this. But, go in with my No Lift nail primer. Each nail twice. You go around 1 time. Go around again 2 times. And then you ready for your acrylic application. But I'm going to let y'all watch. So I was lazy and I didn't want to dump. Don't ever do this. Not unless you totally have to. But I didn't want to dump my monomer. So I did her toes before this. And that's where like then you'll see like the little brown. But it's actually orange. She got orange acrylic toes. But the nail itself is clear. It was a little bit left in there. And I didn't feel like dumping it because I didn't want to waste it. Just me being lazy. Don't do that. Unless you have to. Okay. So, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a clear bead of acrylic, and I'm patting it out until I form at least somewhat more to the nail to where it meets the skin to where it looks like a nail. That way I have a base to apply my tips. That's all you do. You just take your time, pat it out. Basically, like, if you use forms, you can do that, but since I just wanted to create a nail, like just a little bit of nail, and make sure it's thin. Like you want a thin bead. I use 1 bead on each nail, and I just pat it out until it was flat. You want it flat. You don't want no. So you gotta think. If you making a nail, okay, then you going and applying a tip, and then you're applying acrylic. That's gonna be a lot of layers. So you want to make sure each layer is thin. Like each bead is, you can just tell it's thin. I kept patting it out. I'm forming a nail. So I'm forming a nail in between her rear nail. So how it normally would look, that's how I made her nail. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. And listen, always make your clients feel comfortable that way they come back, because you should not be ashamed. If you want to wear nails and you a nail body and your nails look how they look, find somebody who caters to just that. Like me, I am versatile. Like, I learned how to do this. I learned how to use nail forms. I learned how to do a lot of stuff. Like, I constantly learn because I never know what my client needs, and if they, you know what I mean? Like, 9 out of 10, I know how a client, and I already learned it, or at least looked at it and just seen like how the aspect of how they do it, and then I'll have somebody come in and I'll do it, and I'm like, okay, I got it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always just like with hair, everything, like any beauty industry period, is constantly changing. Like, you gotta learn how to do stuff like that. You don't want to turn nobody down. Like me, this is probably like my 10th time doing it, so I'm like, I knew what to do. Before, they be bulky. Now I'm like, I flat it out, just constantly learning. You gotta learn. You have to learn. Like, you have to learn to get better. And even then, when you get better, you still learn, because there's so much stuff that's changing. Like, now they bringing out pop nail art. That was back old school. They bringing back airbrush. That was when I was getting nails done. Like, they bring all that stuff back. So me, I got an airbrush machine. Like, eventually I'm gonna have somebody come in and want airbrush. But anyway, so as always, I use the 80A nail grit file. You want to make sure you season your file, which I did. I'll show it off camera, because you see they're itty bitty. So just go around. I'm shaping it because I'm going to apply tips to this. So I'm gonna make sure it's like a nail, like her natural nails. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all watch. So I gotta get the name of this glue. I went to my nail supply store because I know, like, my glue, it was just a wrap for my glue. I just threw it away because I think it was old. But this glue, I don't know what kind of glue this was. I think it said K&M, but that was it. This glue, when I say, baby, listen, dry super quick. Okay. So, you see, I had already laid her tips out. I used square tips. I found them there too. I was like, dang, y'all coming up for real. Anyway, I glued it on. You see, it looks like her nail. That's the ultimate go. It's not bulky. You could tell, when she'll show her hands, like, not bulky. You don't want to no thick. Look, that looks good. That looks good. Tell me that don't look good. But anyway, practice. Cause honey, last year or like 5-6 months ago, I would not be able to do that. No, not I. I'd have been like, how in the world is we gonna do this? Matter of fact, I think it might have been like 8 months ago. 8 months ago when the second time I did it, and them nails was thick. These, no. But yes, share this video, subscribe, like it, hit the notification bell. That way you know when I post videos. And yes, I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch. But no, look, you see? So, you see how they look like normal? Look like normal natural nails. Not thick or nothing. Okay. So, I'm gonna let y'all watch. I don't know if I ever mentioned it before, but when you cut your nail tips, you want to make sure they all even. So you want to line them up. I'll make sure I cut the ring finger first, normally. Then I'll match it with the pinky. Then I'll match everything else with besides, of course, the thumb. But I'll just make 9 times out of 10 is always right. So, but yes. So you just want to shape it. Side to side. You know, make sure it's a square shape. That's good. You can tell, you see, it's still flat. You can't even tell that I added anything. So, I'm going to let y'all watch. this is a fine sandy band, and you just want to take it on all 10 nails and just blend the nail tip out. And I'm gonna let y'all watch while I apply this acrylic. And also, I use Clear acrylic. I get that from my local nail supply store. I still haven't looked because I've been lazy and seen if they have it online, but it's only $10. So I go in there. But yes, I'm gonna let y'all watch. So I think some nails I did 3 beads, some nails I did 4 beads. So, but you can tell, look at that now. And you know, you've been watching my channel, watching my videos. Listen, Mia's Secret, that cover new blush, baby. Listen, ain't nothing. It blends with everybody's nails, everybody's nail bed, skin tone, baby. The works, everybody. So yeah, take it. Make sure you blend your bead out. That way, when your next bead you apply, it's blendable also. You don't want no bulky nails, but you want a nail that's supported on there. That if you hit it, it's not going to lift. If it do, it's going to lift at the base. It's just going to be stuck there and it's going to hurt. That's what I'd rather do that than pop the whole nail pop off. Like if you hit it, it's going to lift where the top is, the cuticle is, but baby, that's gonna still be on there and it's gonna hurt like a mug. Or you might just hit it and it's gonna hurt, and then you might split the natural nail underneath. That's the worst too. But I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch. Make sure you pat it down, wipe the sides. So, I'm telling you, you can't even tell. Look how good those is. Like, I have came a long way, and it's all with patience and practice. Being consistent. You be consistent in what you do and what you like. And I love nails. Like, I love it. I really do. Like, and I'm glad I started when I did and not beforehand, because I probably wouldn't love it as much as I do, because I think in the beginning it was boring for real, because they had the simple, not like how they do now. Like, it's so many designs and ways you could do nails and shapes, and just back in the day, you know how it was back in the day. It had this regular square, but it wasn't square, and man, listen, nails have came a long way. That's why they're not $25 anymore. But that's a different story. But I'm going to let y'all continue to watch. show the thumb in this video because you can't see, but this is my application. This is what it looks like at the end. Listen, you can't even tell. Those is code, honey. Code. But as always, thank you for watching my video, subscribing, and I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later.